What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the $10 million challenge on Judith Plains Montana. I hope y'all are doing well. So, in this episode, we have a little bit of harvesting to do. Actually, a lot of bit of harvesting to do. We have this big barley field. Say that 5 times fast. This big barley field to take care of, and we got the wheat field to take care of as well. Hopefully, we get a good amount of barley here. That's what I'm hoping for, because let's see, enable straw. Yep. Okay. Hopefully we get a lot of barley here because we need it for the chickens and we need it for the Jack Daniels. So that's what I'm hoping for. And we're baling straw on this harvest. So we're getting a decreased yield due to the weeds issue that we've been having, but also because it's the pH needs done. So the liming needs done on this field, as well as that wheat field. The wheat fields need lime too. And our new cornfields are also needing lime. So we're going to be doing that in the winter. We definitely need to get that done. As much as I don't like doing lime, we got to do it. It's just part of the game, right? So, all right. Well, without further ado, I know we're only a couple minutes in here, but let's go ahead and get a time lapse in real quick. I'll see y'all whenever we get done. You know what? Because of the width of this harvester, as far as the grain header goes, and we can't do follow me with it, on top of that, we have to do everything special in order to get that emptied. I have an idea. So we're gonna have these two harvesters going on the same field. I'm gonna get through this headland first. I wanna get through the headland first because AI is very slow with getting headlands done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both AIs on this field going up and down, and then I'm going to run cart along with running that semi back and forth to both Jack Daniels and the silo where needed. Hopefully it works. That's what I'm hoping for. But most likely we're going to run into some trouble because we've never done it before. At least I've never done it before. So let me get through this headland right quick. And once I'm done with this headland, we'll go ahead and swap over and get both AIs going on this field. All right, we got real close to finishing the headland. That's all right though. No big deal. Go ahead and empty out this harvester. And this will get it close to a full auger wagon. It's got about a quarter of a trailer in it. So we'll go ahead, finish up that headland right quick. Get that little spot that we gotta get. And we'll grab that other harvester and get the AIs going. I wanna try and get the AIs going pretty quick because I'm gonna have to play catch up as soon as they start going. So I think I'll put the old harvester over here on this side, and then I'll put this new harvester on the other side. I think that's what I'll do. This way, they're going back and forth with each other. But I can at least unload, at least keep up with the other harvester with the other grain header. Because I can empty them as long as they're, as while they go. I can't empty this one while it's harvesting. So, which kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. I have to wait until this harvester is completely full. But this auger wagon is completely full, so we need to empty that before we get anything going. Alright, this headland's all done. So, now that means we can go ahead and kind of get this guy going, I guess. We'll empty out the rest into the semi-truck. Make it easy that way. and then we'll get this one going, and then we'll go grab a harvester. I think we'll do it that way. Try our best. We do our best around here. That's all we can do. On a multiplayer effort, I think this would be very easy. A little bit easier on that aspect. Not by much, but definitely would be a little bit easier. I know course play is a thing, but I don't... It seems a little bit too complicated for me anyways, but you never know. Alright, let's see. Let's go into the AI worker. One headland, yep. Ups and downs, headland off. And we're gonna go 0 degrees. That way they're up and down. Hit OK. Here we go. Now, as for this auger wagon, we're gonna go ahead and empty it a little bit, because we can always empty it later. We'll do this. We'll let the auger wagon empty it into at least one of the containers while we grab that other harvester and get it going. Because I gotta drive the harvester all the way from the garage to go pick up the grain header to come back over here. I would have liked to do both fields at once, but it doesn't make sense to do both. We only have one auger wagon and we only have one tractor trailer, so that's all we can do. Alright, excuse the vehicle spam here. There we go. Alright. We get another auger wagon and another tractor trailer, we should be okay. Honestly, to do like 2 different fields. This corn harvest though, it's coming. It's coming quick too. So we're just gonna leave that corn header right there. And we'll probably end up having an AI do the corn harvest while we do the cotton harvest. We haven't done a full cotton harvest in a while. We've been letting the AI take care of it. And I kind of want to do a cotton harvest now. So I've been biting at the bit to use that new machine that we've barely touched. Now granted, the AIs have been all over that machine, but we haven't been, so it is what it is. Little baby sheep running around. How cute. Alright, that other AI is already full, so this should get real interesting real quick. Alright, so this AI is gonna go 1 headland, 0 degrees, ups and downs, headlands off, hit OK, and they should be on their way. Alright. Now, for the case to empty out this, and then I'm debating of whether to go into flight mode for you guys and kind of check that out as it goes through the harvest that way, or just to follow that other harvester and do it that way. I don't know. I'm gonna sit here and decide. We might do that for the wheat field. We'll see. But let's get this emptied so that way we can get over to that other harvester that's calling for us. Where's the grain cart driver? I don't know. Probably the gas station. Alright. Let's go around this way. This is gonna be the part where it's gonna get a little finicky because there's gonna be crop destruction. It's just, it is what it is. This little midsection, if y'all remember from a couple episodes back when we combined these fields, if we go that way, in that direction, we should be able to get the harvest, because that's how we ended up getting the plow to work. So I wonder if that has anything, if it's going to be the same for harvesting. I hope so. Otherwise, we combine these fields for no reason, and we're going to have to uncombine them. So no crop destruction right now, thankfully. But I hope I can get this guy emptied out in a second. If I stop, the AI will do something weird. It makes no sense. I don't know if y'all have that issue too, where you can like halfway empty out an AI and then they turn around and they go completely elsewhere other than straight. So, but if I've found that if you empty out the AI completely, they'll continue on doing what they were doing. So I just let them finish out and go from there. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to this AI. I might be able to block him in order for him to get emptied out. I'm not turning off crop destruction, so I'm not going to be doing that. Come on, get up there. Oh, wait. If he's going to go down that way, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We can empty him. Yeah, no big deal. Okay. Sweet. That's exactly how you needed to do it. I'll take it. All right, y'all. Let's get this barley harvest done. Alright, we're almost done. We got about, a couple passes really with both. Do y'all like this style of, time lapse? If you do, let me know down in the comments. Kind of curious. I enjoy doing this, but I do see memes all the time on Facebook and other social media about cart guys and being stressed all the time. I see why. I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm sure it's even worse on a full industrial farm, but Lord, is this difficult. This is not easy to keep up with. 2 harvesters going at once. It is not easy to keep up with, and one of them has a bigger header than the other. So the other one of them's getting more than the other. But they hold the same capacity. Yeah, it's a little stressful. It can be, but I enjoy doing it this way, honestly. It's something different. I haven't done carting in a long time. And so usually I'm behind the harvester, harvesting, carting, sending it to the factory, all that stuff. So right now I'm just carting and sending it to the factory and I'm done with it. So this is actually kind of nice. I'm enjoying this. So if y'all are, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. But we're almost done. We only got a couple passes left. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of this. And we'll be probably ready to do the wheel harvest here soon. All right, it's about to be a true standoff. I don't know who's gonna win. I feel like they'd be pretty equal. Let's find out. Are they gonna hit each other? That's my question. Are they actually gonna hit each other? Nope, they won't. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, let's stop both of these guys, and we'll empty out whatever they have. We'll send them over to the wheat field as well, and get them done with what they're gonna do. All right, let's keep them blocked. Oh, that's close. That worker did a good job at stopping. That's a real close call. We'll take it. All right, cool. Good, we'll empty these guys out and get them both over to the wheat field. All right, I'm starting to kind of regret the decision of buying that grain header. The reason why, okay, if we had both of these harvesters running the same header, which is the old header that we had, I don't feel like I would get so far behind, but also that harvester would never stop. And I think things would be a lot faster as far as harvesting goes. I think. We're gonna find out during the corn harvest, because the corn harvest, we're gonna have an extra header. Okay, we're gonna lease one, and then we're going to run both combines and see how well that works. If it works well, then I may go ahead and take this header and trash it, and then get that header on the other combine over. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on headlands, and then put the other guy on ups and downs for now. I think that'll be best. So headland, on headland, automatic for this one because it goes in the direction that I would like it to. And here we go. The other guy, oh gosh. Need to move him quickly. Quickly, come on, get the engine going, let's go. Come on, get out of the way. There we go. All right, and this guy, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the ups and downs right next to this guy. Right behind him, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're gonna find out. Okay, ups and downs. Let's change their working. There we go. Yep. All right, let's hope they don't run into each other. I think I gave enough room there. That should be okay. All right, back to the case, and we'll see how this goes, y'all. Oh man, they were so close. It looks like they have a little strip left to do after their passes that they're doing now. This thing's at 80%. I'm gonna try and empty this guy. He's not gonna get fully empty, but hopefully they'll continue on and finishing out their row. I know this one's gonna finish out his row and probably start on that little row. But this guy will probably not go because I emptied him out. I didn't empty him out, but I had like 93% left in the auger, and so in the auger wagon. So I don't know if that's why he didn't empty enough for the AI to be like, okay, I'm good and continue. But he just kind of stopped and waited for me to finish out unloading this auger wagon, and then after it was unloaded, that's whenever the AI took off and kept going. So I don't know. We're about to find out though. Hopefully it empties enough to where it won't stop again. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. But we can have high hopes. So we're going to. Because that's a full auger wagon. And that tractor trailer over there is full too. So if we get 2 full combines, that should be all she wrote for the wheat. Which, this was the fastest harvest season for wheat and barley that we've ever done. Usually it takes me like a couple hours to get this done, to get these 2 fields done, or these 3 rather, because we used to have 3 fields over there. But the fact that we actually did 3 fields of worth of harvest in one episode, that's awesome. That's spectacular. I love that. So it brings me back to, I kind of want to get another header like the one back there, so that way I can stay with at least one harvester. And when the other one hits 80%, I can go to that harvester and empty that other harvester. So, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical on it, but I'm excited to try it, if that makes sense. And I hope y'all are liking the aerial view that I can do once I have a little bit of free time. I kind of like doing that. I don't know how it's going to look in a time lapse, but I like doing that. Hopefully it doesn't look too clunky for you guys. All right, let's see. Yes, he finished it out. Sweet. So we can just stop that. This AI, let the other AI finish up this small line. And that is a completed wheat and barley harvest. Almost. We're almost done. This guy's got to finish up this little tiny line right here. And that's it. So I'm going to let him finish out right quick. Then I'll bring y'all back. Probably at the flour mill where we're going to dump this wheat at. All right, here we are at the wheat factory. We already got 2 containers unloaded here. The factory's a little loud, so I'm going to try my best to keep away from it. But nonetheless, we're unloading the back end now. I meant to unload the front end, but I forgot. So it is what it is. No big deal. Hopefully this is enough to keep it running year round. We did get a lower yield this time. So far right now, this looks like maybe a truckload and a half a truckload. The auger wagon has 40, what is it? I think it holds 41,000, I think, give or take. And then one combine is full, and that holds about 14,000, and the other one has about 6,000 liters in it. So whatever that math adds up to is what we got, because this tractor trailer holds 80,800 liters, and that is a lot of flour sitting there ready to be taken to the pizza mill. Awesome. That is an awesome thing. So let's double check. Let's see what we got in the wheat mill, or in the flour mill. Wheat mill? The wheat mill. Okay. Let's see. The pizza mill is running good on flour. It has 113,000 liters of flour. I don't think it's going to need flour anytime soon, yo. I think it's going to be okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Flour mill. Oh, yeah. This is fine. The flour mill is going to be running pretty much non-stop from here on out. I don't foresee this thing being done at all. So we're going to get the combines and the auger wagon unloaded and all that wheat brought back to the flour mill. And to save y'all yet another time lapse, because this has been a very time lapsey episode. To save y'all yet another time lapse, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna get all this stuff done off camera, and when we come back, we'll go ahead and harvest that alfalfa up, and then we'll press on to September and get this corn and cotton harvested. So, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Also, if you want to keep up with this series or get notifications for every time that I post a video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps out the channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're at about 87 right now as of time of recording. So if you could smash that subscribe button, that would be phenomenal. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.